of Distell for the last 3 years. The range I'm going to be looking at today is an introduction, a share price movement, ratio analysis, pestle analysis, a conclusion, and then we'll discuss steps how to improve ROE. From an introduction point of view, Distell is a producer of wine, spirits, ciders, and ready-to-drink beverages across the world, created in 2001 and has over 5,000 employees. The company's vision is we are a proud African alcoholic beverage company with heritage, global reach, world-class people, and the ability to do extraordinary things. Distell has an intensive worldwide network distribution, and most of the group is revenues generated in South Africa. I'm a lover of the finer things in life, lived in Cape Town a few years, and wanting one day to go and retire in Cape Town, I thought it an interesting company to analyze. From a share price movement point of view, as you can see in terms of Distell, they had a slight decline in 2016 and 2017. And the comparison company and share that I looked at was for Famous Brands. And you can see they had a nice, good upward trend in 2017. Okay, so the ratios that I looked at the acid test ratio to start with. The ratio here you can see has increased. The ratio is slightly below the norm of 1. We've seen an improvement and it's very close to reaching a good comfort level where the company will be able to pay its current liabilities on demand. The second ratio I looked at is the current ratio. This ratio has consistently increased. The ratio is above the norm of 2, shows how comfortable Distell is at being able to meet its obligations. Distell is in good financial health as a company. From a profitability ratios point of view, I looked at the operating margin. And here you can see the ratio has decreased slightly. The higher the operating margin, we know the better. We know we have seen through some tough, we know we've been through some tough economic times, so the slight drop may be justified in terms of the operating margin. I also looked at the net margin, and if you look at the net margin, you will see that this ratio has decreased. The higher the percentage, the better from a profit point of view. Net margin is showing us how efficient Distell is at converting its sales into profit. Here we've seen a decrease in 2017 numbers, but even though sales have increased, cost control is also increasing, resulting in a reduced net profit in 2017. The next ratios we looked at are the market ratios. We have the dividend yield ratio. This ratio has increased. The higher, the more the return per share. Here the trend is looking good as shareholders are getting better or the same dividends each year. And then we also looked at your price earnings ratio, and this ratio we can see has decreased. The higher the better, showing confidence. However, at 19.3, just outside the 20 to 25 average ratio, is still good in these tough times. But its drop is above 20% since 2015, and we need to obviously just keep our eye on this particular ratio. Okay, and then we're on to efficiency ratios. And we're looking here at collection period. This ratio has increased. The lower the better. The time it takes for debtors to pay can negatively affect our ability to pay our short-term debt, and this needs to be watched. And then the next ratio, the final one that I've looked at here, is the inventory period. And this ratio has decreased. The lower the number of days, the better. Distell is selling its stock faster, which is better in terms of cash flow. From a pestle analysis point of view, we know there's an election year in 2019. We have a new president coming in. We know that there's high levels of unemployment in the country, and especially in the private sector, drought in certain parts of the country, and there's a current increase in terms of that, and these factors could be affecting Distell. So, in conclusion, what do we have to say? From a thought point of view, proudly South African company delivering strong results. Prospects, it's a global player and has the ability to penetrate international markets and is poised to deliver good gains. From a cash flow resulting from operating activities and seen an increase in the company over the past 5 years. More ratios are looking positive. There's a few neutral ratios that can be managed. Collection period needs to be watched. Overall, a very exciting company to watch. Well managed, so a thumbs up in terms of investment. Steps that the company can use to improve its ROE. One definitely is increasing of sales. Secondly, they can look at liquidity ratios are good and the company is paying out dividends, so investment opportunities that are available can be considered. The company is in a good position to use debt to finance the company. The decline in growth can lead to a decline in net profit, so Distell needs to look at reducing overheads and expenses. Thank you very much.